right. Welcome. So everybody hears the word, the greeting, namaste. You know, most people know of it, but not so many people know what it means. So I wanted to share that. And our meditation today, if you are staying for meditation, will be around the longer meaning of it as well. So namaste, the word nam means honor or bow to. So what that means when you see the greeting, it's the light within me honors the light within you. And I think that's so beautiful, right? It's a lot nicer than hello. The light within me honors the light within you. So we will, with that in mind, let's begin. So close your eyes and come inside and focus on your breath. And just follow your breath. Notice if your hands are on your lap, if they're faced down or upward. If they're facing down, that will help you to feel a little bit more grounded. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. And now begin to deepen your breath. And when you inhale, think about igniting or lighting up that fire that is inside of you, the light inside of you. The light of love is what it means. So let every inhale, let that oxygen ignite that light. And with every exhale, think about sharing it, sending it out to others. When you take your deep breath, try to fill your lungs as much as possible. When you exhale, slow it down, a long, long exhale so that it's even longer than your inhale. That exhale helps to relax your system. It slows your whole body down, even slows your heart rate a little bit into relaxation mode. After your next breath, return to your natural rhythm of breathing and open your eyes. Okay. So we're going to begin with opening up our neck. So let's start by sending your right ear to your right shoulder and keep your shoulder down. You want your ear to go to your shoulder, not your shoulder to come to your ear. And notice where you may feel resistance. We usually carry lots of tension in our neck. And take a deep breath and let it go. Bring your chin to your shoulder and draw a line across your chest over to the other shoulder and look up, send your nose up to the sky. And then bring your chin to your shoulder, back across your chest and over to the other side, look up. And do this a few more times at your pace. You're exhaling when your chin comes down. You're inhaling when it goes up. Next time your chin is center, pause, and then send your nose to the ceiling, your chin to your chest. And do that a few more times. And then bring your head to neutral. Release your arms. Come away a bit from the back of your chair. We don't want to get into a slouch. You want to keep your back in a long mountain spine. Right arm comes down alongside your body, fingers to the mat. Left arm reaches up. You want to send your right fingers down towards the mat. You're looking at your right hand. On an inhale, send your left fingers up to the sky. You're looking up at your left fingers. Exhale, look down. Reach with your arms, with your fingers. Inhale, look up and reach, and continue to reach and breathe with your movements. The next time you're looking up, release both your arms, and let's do that on the other side. So you're reaching up with your right fingers, you're reaching down with your left. You're looking down, exhaling, inhaling as you look up and reach, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Once more, inhale, exhale, and release. You're going to send your arm up, your right arm up alongside your right ear, and begin to turn to the right, placing your left hand outside your right knee and wrapping your right arm around the back of the chair. You can use the leverage of your arm on the back of the chair to twist a little bit more, twisting to look over your right shoulder. When you inhale, use that breath to lengthen your spine, crown of your head reaching upward. When you're empty of breath and have a little space in your belly, twist a little bit more. Bring both arms up alongside your ears. Inhale, and then exhale. Go in the opposite direction, twist in the opposite direction, wrapping your arm around the back of the chair, your left arm, right hand on left, outside of left leg, and twist. Inhale, get taller, empty of breath, and twist a little more. Bring both arms up alongside your ears and come back to center. Bring your arms down. All right, so we're going to do a little work on our upper body strength. So we're going to start with your right arm reaching out. Your palm is facing upward. You're going to reach that hand all the way up. And you're going to grab hold of something that you really, really want. And you're going to pull it down using your muscles. Pull it, your elbow to your waist. Inhale, grab, reach for it. Exhale, bring your elbow to your waist. Inhale, reach up and grab. Exhale, elbow to waist. All right. We're going to do that same thing on the left side. Palm facing up, reach up, grab it, bring your elbow down to your waist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And we're going to do that again, and we're going to add a little bit more movement to get our triceps more involved. So make sure you're back away from the back of the chair. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to reach up. You're going to pull it down. And this time you're going to send your elbows as far back behind you as they're willing to go. And then reach up again, pull, bring your arm down, send your elbow back behind you, any amount. Once more, reach and pull it back. Other arm, reach up, grab it, bring it down, send that elbow all the way back behind you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, now we're going to do both arms, and I'm going to sending our elbows all the way back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So when your elbows go back, try to keep your torso straight, your mountain spine. So you're not sending your chest out when you send your elbows back, because you want to work your arms here, not so much your chest or your spine, right? So let's do that again. Bring your arms all the way up, bring them down, send your arms back behind you. Reach and elbows back behind. Reach once more, last time. And release, shake out your arms. Okay, good. So let's roll our shoulders, send them forward, up, back, down, roll them up and back, and then go the other way. All right, good. Right arm comes up alongside right ear, side body stretch. So your left arm, you can hold it on to the chair, you can hold it on the seat, you can just let it dangle. What you want to do is stretch your right side body. You're reaching to the left. Lift your arm up and rotate your arm so that your thumb is facing away from you. You're going to bend your elbow and bring the back of your hand to the back of your heart and open up your heart. Open it up. And then release. Other side. Left arm, side body stretch. Arm reaches up, rotate it. Back of the hand, back of your heart, open up your heart. Come back to center. Okay. Now come a little bit more to the edge of your seat. And you're going to come forward. Now remember, when we bend, we want to try and hinge from our hip joint, not our belly, because you can't go very far when you do that. So you want to lengthen your spine and hinge from your hips, right? Okay. So right now, what we're going to do is you're going to come forward with that long spine, and you're going to make circles. Your whole torso is going to circle around your hip joints. Little hip circles. And you can make these little, you can make really small circles, or you can make great big circles, whatever your body allows, or whatever you wish to do. And the next time you're facing center, pause and go the other way. And then come back up to sit. So one more thing I'd like us to do now, right now, with our upper body is a sequence that I call bat wings, okay? So bring one hand on one shoulder and one on the other, right? And then bow your head. So imagine you're this bat hanging upside down in a cave or wherever you live. And you're gonna lift your head, it's nighttime, right? And you're gonna begin to open your wings. And you open them very, very slowly, forearm over forearm. And then you open them a little bit more and your elbows are bent, your fingers are pointing forward. You're going to inhale and you're going to exhale and you're going to send those elbows back behind you as if they could touch each other. You're going to inhale, exhale, open your wings wide. You're going to inhale on an exhale, send your spine back behind you, your hands together. Inhale, come forward with your heart, flap your wings behind you. Exhale, curl your spine behind you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bring your hands together, your hands to your heart. Release your arms. Okay. So we're going to do our pigeon leg today, right? So another hip opener. We think we have our hip joints loosened enough. So you're going to place your right ankle on your left thigh. So your pigeon leg, right? Bring your right hand underneath your right knee. Take hold of your foot with your left hand, and you're going to lift that leg up any amount. You can lift it all the way into your chest or just an inch, because what we want to do is open that hip joint just a little bit more, right? So you're going to rock back and forth. And then place your ankle back down on your thigh. So square yourself, bring your arms down alongside your body. And you're going to come forward with a flat back, nice long spine. Remember, you think about the crown of your head reaching up. Your sits bones are on the chair, long line. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale, exhale, come forward. And you stop at any point along the way as far as is comfortable for you. And then you may go all the way down where you're folded right on top of your pigeon leg. So if we were in a mat class, this is how we would be with our arms in front. So bring your arms around in front of you, and as if you were placing the palms of your hands on the floor. So this is pigeon pose, right? And then release it and unfold, come back up. Let's do the other leg. So left ankle on right thigh. Take your foot underneath your knee. It just helps you to lift it if, I have heavy knees, what can I say? So you just want to lift it away from your right leg a little bit. Some of you may be able to wrap your arms around your leg and cradle it and rock it this way. Yeah. And then bring your ankle back down. And let's try to do our pigeon now. Bring your arms, this time I didn't say that before, let's do that now. Bring your arms out in front of you. And we'll start with that nice flat back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale as far as you can comfortably go. Imagine your palms flat on the mat in a pigeon. And then release it. Uncross your legs. And then do heel toe with your legs just to loosen them up. All right. Straighten your right leg. Rotate your foot on your ankle a few times in both directions. Bring it down and do the other side. Just straighten your leg, rotate your foot. So we're going to come up on to the ball of our right foot and lift your right cheek away from the chair and then bring it down and do the other side. So we say hello to our glutes. And pause. Bring your legs to the corners of your chair, and we will do a sun salutation, all right? So from here, we're going to start by opening our arms up overhead, gathering all that energy, bringing them together. Exhale, fold over your legs, come in between your legs, or bring your forearms onto your thighs if that's more comfortable. If you can come inside your legs, your hands or fingertips will be on the floor. So this works the same way if your forearms are on your thighs. And you're going to send your right arm out to the right for a twist to the right. Bring it back down. Come up halfway to a flat back, and here's where your forearms on your thighs come in very handy if you're already there, because this helps to give you a flat back. And then send your arms straight out and up and down the center line. So we're going to need to do that on the other side. Inhale, gather. Exhale, fold over your legs. Bring your arms inside or on your thighs. This time you're going to fan open to the left, looking up. Inhale, exhale, back down. Inhale, flat back. Inhale, fly out and up, and bring your hands to your heart. Okay. So we're going to turn around now. Well, scratch that. Stay facing forward. Come to the very edge of your seat. I'm going to turn around so that you could see what I'm doing better. And you could do that too if you wish. So we're going to do some cats and dogs, cat, cow, if that's how you know it. So you're a nice mountain spine. Your hands on your knees. On an inhale, you're going to send your heart forward, your hands slide up your thighs, your elbows going back. So we're doing more work with our arms here. On an exhale, you'll slide your hands all the way to your knees, straight arms into a cat spine. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, curl your spine behind you, straight arms. And continue at your own pace. Feel this beautiful pose as your spine shape shifts from one curve to the other as your shoulder blades spread apart in your cat spine, as they come together when your heart is reaching forward. And then come to sit. Straight up. Okay, good. So one last thing in the chair, and then we're going to stand for a little bit. So we're going to now, everybody come to the side of the chair, and you're going to have only one leg, your inside leg on the chair. Your outside leg is hanging down. Your knee may hit the floor, maybe not. You can turn under your toes to bring the ball of your foot on the mat, or not. All right. So we're going to do a bit of an unusual little goddess dance. So you're going to bend your left arm, bring your forearm and thumb together. You're going to send your right elbow back behind you. So I have my left leg on the chair, yeah, and right elbow comes back. You're going to swivel around and do the opposite for your goddess dance, and swivel around again and again. One last time, swivel around and release it. Okay. All right, let's come to stand. So we're going to start with a little marching. Just hold the back of your chair and just walk in place. Because we've been sitting a long time. Let's get our longer bodies working. And then pause. And we're going to start with the Elvis pose, you know. This has always been my favorite. So you want your, I have my left toe, that's my inside leg from you, at 12 o'clock. Right leg is at 2 o'clock. You're going to bend your knees. And you're going to begin to rock and roll. So you're going to sway your hips all the way around. Yeah, and then go the other way. And you can let go of the chair and you can play your guitar, or you can do whatever you want with your arms. You can just dance. You can just do whatever you want, or you can be holding on with one hand and then the other. All right, let's do the other side. 12 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Bend your knees, rock and roll. And be sure to go both ways. And then come to stand, bring your feet together. So you can do some squatting. You're going to bend your knees. And we're going to sit in our chair without the chair. You're just going to hold on to the chair. Bend your knees just a little, and then straighten them. A little bit more, and then straighten them. Now this time your hips are going to go back. You're going to sit in your chair. One arm will come alongside your ear for Utkatasana, the chair pose. And come to stand up. Let's do that again. This time, let's go all the way into our chair. Sit down. And extend your other arm. And press into the mat. Okay, so turn your chair around or walk around it. All right. So we're going to do our downward facing dog. So come to stand in front of your chair, bring your arms out and up, and bring the palms of your hand to the seat of your chair. And you're going to begin to walk your feet back a little bit more, and keep going until you can get your head between your arms or your arms alongside your ears. And walk your feet back maybe a little bit more so your heel comes off the mat for downward facing dog. Look up, walk your feet forward. And we're going to do that again, and this time we're going to come into a plank pose. So walk back, walk back, walk back. Come back to your dog. Get nice and comfortable in your dog. Make sure, I always say this before class, but want to remind you that you don't want your chair to be able to slip. That's why using a mat is kind of important under your chair, right? So what we're going to do now is come a little higher on the ball of our feet and send our shoulders over our wrists to come into a plank pose using the seat of the chair. On an exhale, come back to dog. Inhale to plank. Dog. And then begin to walk your feet to the chair. Fly out and up and bring your hands to your heart, right? So let's try a triangle. And you'll want to come to the side of your chair. Again, you can walk around. I'm just easier for me to use the chair so I can face the camera. And you're going to point your toes, I'm going to call this the inside leg, the one that's next to the chair. So your toes are pointing away from you. And you're going to step your outside leg back a little bit more. You can start with a bent knee, and then you're going to straighten that leg. So remember, in triangle, what we're trying to do, so this is just to watch me for a moment. You're lifting one hip over the other. So this outside hip is working its way to stack over the bottom hip. So you're hinging again from your hip joint, you're not curling, because the triangle has straight lines, right? So you're going to place, as you come over, and keep your shoulders square, open. You're going to bring your hand on to the chair, the seat of the chair, and your left arm, your outside arm, goes up. Look up at your arm, your hand, I meant, yes, for a triangle pose, Trikonasana. Tri is 3, Kona is angle, Trikonasana, triangle. Push into your feet and make your way back up. All right. Turn your toes and walk around to the other side of the chair for the other side. Your inside foot goes under the chair. You have a nice straight leg. And make sure you don't lock your knees ever, right? And again, you want to Stack your hips. Bring your hand to the chair. Your outside arm reaches to the sky. You look up at your hand for a triangle. Bend your knee and come back up and release it. All right. Okay. So let's come back to sit in our chair. Right. And I always end with, we can do a couple more things, but, and we'll have a short shavasana before meditation. But what we want to make sure that I like to end the class with a inversion, all right? To help us cool down. So bring your legs to the corners of your chair. And it's a simple forward fold is our chair inversion, right? Okay. Send your arms out and up. Fold over your legs. Let your head, and if your forearms are on your thighs, just let your head hang down. But if you can come inside your legs, let your whole torso hang inside your legs. Anytime your head is lower than your heart, that is an inversion. And breathe. Feel your breath. And because of the way your head is hanging down, we're going to unfold, unhinge very slowly, letting your head be the last body part to unfold, lifting your head very slowly, so you don't get dizzy, right? Okay. And you're just going to take a few breaths and relax. And we're going to use the next couple of minutes to enjoy a shavasana, our relaxation pose. And there are many ways to do that. If you have blocks and a blanket, I know most of you don't at home, but you can use a pillow and a blanket. And maybe you'll put your feet on the blocks if that's comfortable. And maybe you'll put a blanket on your lap. And maybe you'll just hang out over your blanket, or you can sit up and have your arms dangling, your palms facing forward, just the way you would when you were in Shavasana on your back. So this is the time you can sink into the back of your chair. So either way, I like hugging my blanket, so. Take a deep breath and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Shake your arms out. Slowly lift your head to come back into the room. Right. So if you are staying for meditation, make yourself comfortable. You want your feet firmly on the earth so that you feel grounded. Your palms down on your thighs. Another mudra, gesture of groundedness. And you want to begin to focus on your breath. Don't change your breath. You don't have to breathe more deeply. Just follow your natural breath. And know that during this meditation, if you are distracted by thoughts or sounds or motions, you can come back to your breath to return to your centering place. In this guided meditation, focuses around the idea of Namaste. So bring your awareness to your heart center. And feel your heart beating. As you focus, as you bring your awareness on your heart, you can hear that heartbeat. You can feel it pulsing. You can feel your breath fueling that heartbeat. You can hear your heartbeat reverberating in your ribs. Take a breath and feel the light that is inside of you, in your heart, that light of love. Feel it in your heart center, filling your whole heart center, glowing, beautiful, beautiful white light, or perhaps a golden light. And now bring to mind everyone that you know, friends, families, acquaintances, people that you know, and even allow in people you may not like very much, whose opinions are different from yours. Let them in. Let everybody be side by side. And see them standing in front of you, all these wonderful people that you know. And they're all there waiting for you. And as you look at them and you feel that light from your heart center, you notice a glow in their heart centers. You can actually see, you can see it, you can see this glow that shines inside of them, that sparkles, that keeps us all alive. And as their light grows brighter, you realize that those people whose opinions differ with yours are really separate from those opinions without that opinions, and everybody is separate. But the one thing that remains constant is that light inside everyone that connects all of us. Feel that connection, feel the light. Feel your heart beating. And notice how your own light is beginning to spread greater than your heart, outside your heart, filling up your entire body with this beautiful light of love. Every cell of your body sparkles with light. And you see the same thing happening with those people standing before you. This light that shines within them. And you want to send them your greeting, your blessing. And you say, the light within me honors the light within you. And you say, I honor the place within you in which the universe dwells, where your divinity lives. I honor the place inside you that is of peace, of love, of light, and of truth. When you are in that place within you, and I am in that place within me, we are one. We are all one. Namaste. You take a deep breath and bring your hands in a prayer position up against your heart. Feel your thumb, the beating of your heart against your thumbs. And feel that light. Namaste, everyone, to your light.